Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? We're going to do some painting. There's some paintings that I'm not happy with, and there's some I've started, and then some I want to redo totally different. Today is a day to just really manifest positive things and just really get in touch with yourself and your inner child and just allow yourself to have some fun. I woke up this morning, just woke up and woke up at 10 this morning, and my sleep's been so weird lately, and me and my son sleep. Both of our sleeps have been weird. Sometimes I'm awake, he's asleep. He's asleep, I'm awake, kind of thing, and it's weird. And yeah, so anyways, it's the weekend. It's Friday, and it's gonna be kind of a boring weekend. So might as well get used to it and do something fun. It's cold outside. Well, today the sun actually came out, so I guess Monday or something is supposed to be really warm. So it's minus 15 today, but it doesn't feel that cold today. It was colder yesterday and the day before, but the sun is out, so that helps. So, and it was actually only minus 10 the other day, and it was actually colder because of the windshield. So I'm gonna go share this out to my bigger channel, and then I'll be back, and we're gonna start painting. Welcome, everyone. And yes, when I come on this channel, there is known to be, you know, the odd energy that wants to come and start trouble. So I just thought I'd put that out there. That's not, towards any of you guys. I love you guys all. All right, so I'll be right back. Hang on. And then we're going to get started painting. I'm back. All right, let's get painting. Let's get started, and we're just going to relax today. Hey, Kenneth. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Let me post the chat. Let's maybe post the thingy in the chat. You can come and chat with me live. More. No problem. You can just come up and hang out with me. Just relaxing today and just chilling. I'm gonna do some painting, maybe fix some painting. Maybe one of my painting friends are gonna come in here. Oh, hey Tracy. What did I not just post it? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I did post it. Okay. Hey Tracy. Yeah, I woke up this morning just feeling really strange. So I ended up watching, actually, there was a reader that she was on live, and she's a spiritual good person, like she's from good heart. And anyways, I've been watching her lately, and so a lot of positive messages came through that reading with her, that really, like, my synchronicities, there were so many synchronicities. I ended up I was crying of joy um when she was doing the reading, and it was just a general reading, but I was in her energy, and I really felt like we have a connection. So we'll see, maybe her and I will do a podcast soon. We'll see what happens. And I see you are painting. Hi Kenneth. Hi Kenneth. Yeah, Kenneth, you want to come up? Come on up. I'm not going to have any people in here today that want to start drama. I'm not going to allow them in. So anybody that, like, what I'm talking about. Certain people, they want to just come in here and just start drama, and I'm not allowing that today. I want to be peaceful today, and I always end up forgetting what I'm doing when that happens. Okay, so this is the one. So this is the one I'm not happy with. So I'm going to show you guys. And this is the one I'm not happy with because I really don't know how to do grass, or like separate the grass from the freaking water. It looks like my water is kind of coming off the page. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna just. I'm pretty happy with the mountains and the sky. Pretty happy with that part of it. The top part I'm pretty happy with. The bottom part, not happy with. So I don't know if I should keep this painting and just fix that. Maybe I need some different brushes. The brush maybe I used was too big for the grass. But then I was gonna do a simple one where I just like put a bunch of paints on there and just scrape something through. But I have so many different things I can paint with. Like I have all of these things. I have this scuffle thing. I have paintbrushes, and I also use the toothbrush. There's so many different ways you can use. I have a smaller one. Yeah, I'm not following too many readers anymore because I need to know if they're really working for the creator or if they're just working with any spirit. So I'm not gonna watch anybody that I don't know, or if they're afraid to say the Lord's name in their reading, then I'm not trusting them. If they don't trust that God wants us to do these messages, then if they only trust in the low vibrational energy that wants them to bring messages, then I don't want to deal with them, because my whole life before I did tarot was a lot of low vibrational energy, and it's because I was allowing it in. I was allowing it because I was always feeling like I could help, but you can't help everyone, right? So there is a lot of powerful energy out there, and this is okay. So another thing I wanted to say is that I know there's a lot of powerful people out there, right? Power isn't everything, and power isn't at all, it. So what it is that there's a lot of people, like I used to be with a guy, okay? He was a very spiritually strong person, okay? Um, very powerful. But then when he started hanging out with toxic people, he was, involved with toxic people, and he became like those people. And literally, this person became this energy became like these people. So I used to tell him that I see so many good things he could do with his energy because he was so strong. He never did use his energy, or was aware that he was powerfully strong with good energy too. And so when I always say that energy is one thing, and being powerful and energy is one thing, but using it where you put it is another thing. And that's where I feel like the creator is going to look at it. It's like when you have this powerful energy, when you're feeling negative, if you're powerful enough to be able to turn that into positive energy, then you're good. Like, then I feel like that, and you're on the right path, and you're being guided. Like, because like uh being being like, powerful is easy, as long as You know, it's not easy to be good and powerful, but it's easy to be bad and powerful. And I've seen that so much in the last couple of years, especially even online. Like, I used to trust every person that called himself a spiritual light worker, or I used to trust everybody that was a tarot reader. And it's like, why? Why did I do that? It was my lesson to learn. To just because they know how to do it doesn't mean that they're good at, that they're good, that they're coming from a good place. Anybody can learn the tarot energy. If your heart is not in the right place, then you're not going to bring positive messages or the right messages. If you bring the negative messages, also bring a solution for the how to turn those negative messages into a positive. That's what I always try to do with my readings. If my readings there's a lot of negative in them, I always try to think of like try to think of asking for a solution when I pull my cards. And I'm never in charge. Like when I ask God. I ask it to come from the highest good and for everyone, because that's why I'm here. I'm here to focus on people's highest good and what they can do with their highest good because they are so powerful. I'm not here to feed the devil. I'm here to feed the good soul people, and and I'm here to feed my soul the goodness too, and my children. I always want my children to feel good, and if they don't feel good, I want them to be aware of where it's coming from and send it back to sender. Send it back to sender. When you don't know why you're feeling a certain way, sometimes you can't even explain your feelings, and it's because you don't even understand them, and it's because those aren't your feelings to understand because someone sent you that negative energy. So I've learned so much about that, about energy, and it's send it back to sender. Like, don't focus on a certain person that you think it is, because half of the time it's not the person that you think it is. So you could be sending negative energy to people that don't deserve it, but just because your thoughts are doing that. But like when you're really divinely guided, and just ask God, send it back. Ask, God, the creator, our creator, the most high, ask him to send it back to the sender, right? Send it back to sender so that you don't really know who's sending it to you, but you just know that you're feeling it. And I just knew that if I come on here today, I'm going to be able to talk about this, but I was thinking about it earlier when I was doing the dishes and what should I do about it? And so anyways, I'm sending all positive energy. And so that's why I'm getting into my crafts and arts, is because it brings out the positive and it turns my negative thoughts and energies into positive. That's why I like to do that. And we already got a troll in the chat. You know what I mean? They're always watching. They are always freaking watching, right? The trolls are always watching. And the negative energy is always watching. So, send positive energy, to anybody in the chat so that nobody is affected by any trolls. Anyways, let's get started. Hey, Diana. Let me see some of the chat here now that I've done my little speech. You are painting. Yeah, there's snow outside. It's melting now. Thank you, Tracy. I used to paint. May have to try again. Yes, staying in good energy for sure. Well, sometimes I just don't. I don't know what to do, and then just so last night, I want to show you something else I did last night. Randomly, I do things like when things that don't take long. I like to do little small projects that don't take long because I don't get bored of them. So I saw this thing on YouTube. I always watch creative channels a lot, artsy and crafty channels, and so I get a lot of my ideas from there. So shout out to all the people that are inspiring others out there and with what they're doing. But anyways, I found an easy way to melt things onto your fabrics. So I did this. I just tested things out. So I used the regular little notepad, and I just drew something on there, and then I did what they said. So you do is like you it has to be kind of thin paper. This is almost too thick, and it's one of those little, notepads. And I just drew the little Gemini thing on there, and then I cut it out, and then I wrapped it in saran wrap, back in front, the front and the back. You just wrap it all the way around, and it doesn't matter if it's like smooth at the back or whatever. Like once you put the heat on it, it will melt it. So I put and then you put it on. You put this on, and then you put the parchment paper on top of that, and then you get your iron out, and I put my iron at full hot, and then I just melted it on there, and you can't see it from the back, but it's from the front, so it's put on there like that, and it's on there. So I don't know what will happen once this gets washed, but this is my apron that I made out of jeans. So I did a few other things on there, and I had this plastic bag from kitty food, and it was plastic. It was like plastic, so it said the IMS one, right? But I am. I always spell it all in one. I'm. I always spell it like that. So I put I am Gemini. So I am, and and I didn't use any saran wrap on there because it's already plastic. And I just put the parchment paper over top, and then I melted it on there. And then I got a little kitten. Right there's a kitty right there, and then there's a chicken. So that's what I did last night. Weird stuff, right? Share out the live on Facebook and YouTube community tab. Thank you, Kenneth. I really appreciate you. If you want to come up, Kenneth, you can. I did post the link. We can just chat. Maybe I'll start painting. Nah, I'll stop looking at the chat so much. I don't know, maybe I just came on here just to like talk about what I'm gonna do and then do it, because a lot of times when I'm on here, I have to pay attention to the chat, and it's hard for me to really get into what I'm doing. And that's why I like to make videos, because when I do videos, I can just really get in my zone, I can really just get into my zone and then share with you guys. And live streams for me are more about like just chatting and, getting to know each other. So any advice on this one here? Should I start all over again, a new painting, or should I just leave it alone for now until I figure out what I'm going to do with the grass and the water? I don't know. Tell me what I should do. I need you guys' advice. Okay. All right. See you in a bit. I don't know. And then I got this one here that I started, but I've done the sky, and then that's as far as I have gone so far. But I don't know whether I'm going to do water, trees, or what in the bottom here, or if I want to put mountains in there or what, because I love mountains. I don't know. I love mountains, and the thing is, like, I love the desert, but I don't like that the desert doesn't have water. I have to be around water. I don't have like that much water in my chart, like astrologically. I don't have a lot of water in my chart, which is your emotions. And so I have a hard time controlling my emotions when I get emotional. That's what that means. So if I'm around water, it helps me purify my emotions and clear them too. So like for me, being around water is very important. So if I was to be around the mountains, the desert, and water, where would that be? Where would that be? Because the mountains have the drier air, which allows my skin to be healthier, because my skin in a humid climate weather is not good, which I live in now. I live in a humidity climate, and I would love to live in a place where it was like a tropical place, but my skin can't handle it. So for me to have a tropical place, I would have to have it like in a little greenhouse where it's all tropics, like a room where it's a tropical room where you have like the waterfalls and all your plants. So I'd have to have a plant room. I'd have to have a plant room to have that room because I can't really. I'm not really good on like climate, the humidity climate, which tropical is very humid. So I'd have to have just one room in my house that is tropical, so I can just not spend a lot of time in there. But humidity is good for your skin too, but like too much of it is not. So it's like you gotta have a happy medium somewhere, right? And like you gotta have the water, you gotta have the sun is very important. The mountains, which bring like I don't know, the mountains they have a lot of fresh air. The mountains have fresh air. And the desert is warm. It's where the sun is, right? So that's why I think of the desert. And also I love the red dirt. Like I love the the red dirt of the desert. It's so beautiful. Like my kitchen, like if I like one I have my little cottage cabin kitchen, whatever, once I have that, I want my kitchen to be like Fiesta orange, which is like a stone orange. It's like a dark, almost brownish orange. And then in a kitchen like that, you get really inspired to cook. Hey V, welcome, welcome. Let me post the thing in the chat again, so that way you guys, and whoever wants to come up, like if you want to come up, V, or whoever wants to come up, that's in the chat right now. Come on up. Come on up. That message was particularly just one person that I had to kind of drop off the chat the other day because they wanted to put me in place. This person said it on my chat. They wanted to put me in my place. So that's what that message at the bottom is. Who wants to bring drama? That's for one person in particularly today, because this person wanted to put me in my place. So I'll show him who puts who in place. Because this was my channel, right? I'm done dealing with karmic people, man. I'm done dealing with my karmic people in my life. I am totally done. If you come into my life and you remind me of somebody in my past that has never been good and positive in my life, I'm not dealing with you. I'm just saying. If you remind me of somebody in my past that was not positive, that is karmic. And if people come into your life that remind you of someone in your past that was not good in your life, that is karmic, people. That is karmic. If you allow that person back into your life, you're allowing that karma to come back and teach you some more lessons, dudes and dudettes. So don't go chasing karma. Just saying. You don't want to come and talk? I missed your live because you're always so damn early, V. Yeah, shout out to V too. She has a channel. Go check out Call Me V. She's a very exciting lady. She's always fun. And then she's a Canadian too. We just haven't even met each other yet. One day we will. One day, maybe this summer, right, V? Summer. Maybe you, me, and Michael Ann will get her together, and maybe if Paula comes back this like summer, spring, whatever, we'll hang out with Paula too, and then whoever else is gonna be there. Are we still planning that? Are we still planning a Canadian meetup? I know we talked about that a little while ago. Because I'm ready to get out of my house. I am so ready. Okay, get painting. Let's go. What colors do we got to paint with? What is the color today? Okay, guys, I want to do a simple painting, and I think I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to redo this one because this one was like one of my first painting, and I just like a little like childish painting. So I'm going to redo this one. And I'm going to probably paint it white first and then start over. Or maybe I'll do black and then start over. Yeah. Because the black background would be cool. Yeah, I think so. Because I already got the sides black. I can't really mark it off. So let's do it black first, let it dry. It dries pretty quick. Hey, Troy. Oh, that's okay. We all need that time to go MIA, right? It's okay, Troy. You want to come on my panel today? Or V, or Tracy, whoever. Come on up. Diana, Phoenix, whoever wants to come up. Let's get started with, so I got my little margarine, whatever. No, this is like Sara Lee's container. That's what I'm using to put my paint on. And I'm putting, I put a towel because I painted this table, so I don't want nothing to get on it. So I got my towel and then I got my parchment paper. Oh, you're walking your moose dog? Your moose dog. All right, we're going to cover this painting. That reminds me, I got to get a tattoo done. I got to get a tattoo done because I'm going to cover my, I'm going to cover that one. My astrology sign, I'm going to cover that because it was done by a person that I don't really ever want to mention in my life. So I'm going to get my tattoo redone, and I'm actually going to put something else there, but I also want to get a tattoo done with someone. I'm going to find somebody that I really trust, because the next tattoo that I'm going to get done is going to be done by somebody that is going to be a spiritual person. This person is going to, you know, believe in God and be spiritual, and I want someone to be really good at what they're doing. So because my tattoo is going to be an angelic tattoo, so I want them, a good person to do the tattoo too. So my tattoo is going to be, I do have, like, my baby was a stillborn baby, so I do have his handprints and I have his footprints, and I want to put his footprints and handprints on me, and I want to put a heart in between or put the heart and then put the footprints and the handprints on the heart. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I haven't really thought about the vision of what I want it, but I want someone that is divinely guided to do my tattoo, not just someone that does tattoos, just low vibration, whatever. So if there's anybody out there that fits that description, hit me up. You can also find me on my other channel, Cast Love 111 Tarot. I mean, it doesn't say tarot anymore. I took that off because it brought a lot of trolls to my channel when I put that on. So I just took that tarot part off. Because I'm not just about tarot. I know the tarot energy, but I'm mostly divinely guided. And yesterday I actually opened the Bible, and the message that came through was such a synchronicity, and I had to share it with my family, and I'll share it with you, Tracy, later. I'll send it to you later, because you and we always talk, and I feel like you're part of my spiritual team too. So I will share that message with you, and because you kind of know about my life a little bit, so I want to share that message with you, and then you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about when I say it was so synchronicity. So I am going to start reading the Bible again the way I used to. Like, I used to just open the Bible where I felt like, you know, I just open it, and then wherever my eyes point at me, that's the verse that I would read, and it would be like the verse that I needed to read. And I think that's why I got into the reading cards, and I do a lot of oracle cards, because that's how I perceive messages from my creator. I always have, and I can't just start reading the Bible from the beginning and to the end. Like, no, that's not, like, I'm looking for answers. When I open the Bible, I'm looking for answers. So that's how I read my Bible. So that's how I do. And like years ago, I found a deck of tarot cards, and it was the whole kit was there. And it was like, I used to go around and pick up garbage, you know, like some person's garbage is another person's treasure, right? Well, that's how I found my tarot cards too, the one time. And I ended up just like, you know, kind of practicing with them, and I was reading out of the book and stuff like that. And then I was doing it exactly how it said on the book. And I read the high priestess in that deck was someone that was either on a journey to do what did it say? You're on a path. You have two paths to choose from. You can either, or you can do both. You can choose to. You will either be good at a Bibleology, which is like dissecting the Bible, like explaining to people what the words in the Bible actually mean and how to get the message across, like what it actually means. So a lot of people don't understand it because back in the day, it was like we were supposed to all trust one person, the minister, to tell us what was saying in the Bible, right? So like to get your own answers, you have to read your own, but you have to read it yourself, and you have to go with your own messages more than what you're getting from your minister or whatever. Because like just like a reader, it's a very general. Not everybody is going through the same thing, right? So not everybody needs to hear the same message at the same time. So, you know, I can give anybody a message out of the Bible. I have the Bible right here, right now, because I was like, all right, if anybody wants to talk about the Bible or anything, I've got it right here. So, like, that's what I did yesterday. I just opened the Bible, and it was the message I needed to hear. And I think, and so, anyways, the reading that I did for myself, it said high priestess, and then the thing that I would be good at is either Bibleology or the esoteric. And the esoteric has to do with the stars, astronomy, astrology, all of that stuff, numerology, all of that stuff. Like all of that is good. If it's in good hands, it can bring a lot of good information. And I have a lot of knowledge, but it's okay to have knowledge, but you have to have the wisdom with it. So the wisdom is what I had to learn over the years, is wisdom about it. So now the knowledge, a lot of us are born with a lot of knowledge, but it's the wisdom that allows us to use that knowledge for good. JCS, man. The veteran since he is injured. Oh, poor baby. How's his toe? Is he getting better? I hope so. Hope he's getting better. So I just painted this black just so that we can start over with paint, and then I'm just going to put a bunch of paints on there, and then we're just going to scrape it. Oh, look at that. Look at that troll. Anyways, the red troll is in here. The red troll. The photo of the pizza looks yummy. I know. It just comes up when I do the live. It does. It's just my profile picture because I didn't actually upload a picture that I wanted for this live stream. So everybody thinks I'm making pizza. Well, I may make. Actually, I was gonna make burgers today. Oh shit. Oh, I was actually gonna make burgers today because I took out some hamburger yesterday, and I was gonna make a bunch of burgers and then put them in the fridge. And then put them in the freezer, and then whenever we want burgers, we just take some out and put them. I make my own hamburgers. Yeah, the pizza looks amazing. Thank you, Tracy. Someone want to get rid of the troll. Got rid of the troll. Thank you. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, darling. When I say darling, I just mean that I love you guys. I love you guys from my heart, you know. And yes. So I'm gonna do some this one here is eggplant. Eggplant. I used to work with eggplants. Knock that troll out. Knock them trolls out. Yeah. Get your boxing gloves on. Yeah. I pick him up this morning and he has been bugging me to lay in the floor with him. Aw, he wants cuddles. Aw. Give him big hugs, big cuddles. And whoever's sending me good energy and positive energy to my children and myself, I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. What other color are we going to use? We got some blue. Oh, big blue heart. Just kidding. Big blue heart. Should I just paint a big blue heart up here? Just paint a big blue heart. I'm good with hearts. I'm good with hearts. And then do we want to have it hang this way or the long way? The long way or the wide way? I don't know. Tell me what I should do. Mojo on the way? Mojo on the way. I used to know a guy named Mojo. He was a DJ at a bar I worked at. Mojo. Mojo on the way. Knock him out, Kenny. Yeah. Oh, we got some gold here. We got all the colors. Actually, I made sure I had all the colors. Mojo them away. Oh, here's another blue. I got I can't even say the word. What is that word there? Oh, where is it? Right there. Oh, that light is really messing with me. What's that word? Cornea. No, Copen Blue. What? Copenhagen Blue? What? I have no idea. What is that saying, guys? What's that word? That word is too big for me. Okay. Copenhagen. Is it Copenhagen? Does it say Copenhagen? Copenhagen. Copenhagen Blue? And then this one here is blue neon. Neon blue. If anybody did answer, I don't see your chat. I don't see it. And then we got sapphire blue, but it's almost out. My sapphire blue is almost out. Like Copenhagen Denmark. Yeah, like blue, I guess. It's the blue. So what did V say? Does she not want to come up? I didn't even see what she said. We are just going to mix a bunch of the colors together, and then we're just going to, what am I going to use? I'm going to use my scaffold, the big one. I'm going to use this one to just make a weird colors on my, I'm just going to put colors on this. Just going to whack colors on there and whack around. Just play. Just playing today. Love the neon. Cobalt blue, my favorite color. Cobalt is my car. You know, that's my car. You know, Tracy, that's my car. It's not blue though. I have red. I have a red cobalt. Cobalt blue. What is that? Neon. That's black. I put that one there. Sapphire blue. And then I have another blue. It's a very light baby blue. Wherever it is, I have another light blue one. This one here, it is called Tropical Blue. We got the Tropical Blue. I got lots of different colors. I don't even have to mix colors. Whack away. Yeah, like a fun texture one. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Just like that. Whack away. Cobalt blue is like the color of a dark blue glass. Okay. Sort of like my bottle that I have. I have a blue, my wine bottle I just got. I don't know if you know what that looks like. I don't know, I got a lot of blues though. Why am I playing with blue so much? Why am I thinking blue? You know, synchronicities. Why? Like, it's not like it's my favorite color. I mean, I don't really have a favorite color. I love all the colors. But blue isn't in my top favorite. I like pink a lot, and I like orange. I like bright colors. I like the bright colors, like neon a lot. I like neon colors a lot. I even have neon green. Neon. But the only thing about the neon colors that they don't work that well. But neon on black is good. Neon is black. Neon is good on black. So I'm going to use my neon colors. I got neon green, pink, blue, and ooh, we got this pink. Ooh, this is the hot pink. Hot pink. Hot. Blue hearts. Ah, just kidding. I'm such an ass. All right, we're just gonna drop it, okay? I don't know. I have no idea what this painting is gonna be like. I have no idea, you guys. I don't know. So I'm gonna let you guys watch while I do it. So maybe you guys can have an input, and this is gonna be our painting. Let me turn the camera around so you don't have to see my face and you can see the painting. Let me turn the camera around. Um, and where's my friend Lance? He didn't even come say hi. There we go. All right, you guys are gonna watch me do this painting, okay? Well, only watch. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Okay, let's do this. Let's go with the blue first. We're just gonna drop a little bit on there. There's not much left of the blue, but this blue anyway. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. Dip. Just gonna let it flock on there. Where's my hot pink? Oh, we're gonna do hot pink too. Oh, there's a hair there, a little white hair. We're gonna take that off. And we're gonna do some hot pink. And then we're going to do some blue neon blue. Oh, and I did say plum, right? We're going to do a little plum. Or I called it plum, but it's actually, it's, eggplant. And for all the ladies on YouTube that like the emoji with eggplant emoji, you guys know what that emoji means? Oh yeah, so we got 3 different. Oh, I didn't do any of this pink, did I? We're just gonna do a little bit. That's almost like the other one. And what other one? Oh, we didn't do any yellow yet. We're gonna do some yellow in there. Oops. Bloop. Bloop. I have no idea what this is gonna look like, guys. Almost out of my. Look at this coming out as a worm. Coming out. It's almost out. I gotta get rid of this worm. It's just dried up paint. It's not really a worm. Those of you that'd be like, ew, you said worm. Okay. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing here. And obviously we're going to do a little tiny white to clear it up a little bit. Oop. Okay, I'm just going to start now. Okay, we got a bunch of colors on here now. You guys all watching? Hey, Mary Marco. I'm just seeing who's here. Mary Marco just came in. Welcome, welcome. And the NDT show. Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm just going to get whacking over here with my paints. That's going to start anywhere where my hand guides me to do. We're just playing today. You know the joke when someone says, "Did you bring your crayons?" Well, I brought my paints. Forget the crayons. This is just going to be a very colorful little abstract painting. Putting my feelings on a painting. I think I'm done. My feelings on the painting. Oh, I think there's blue's kind of hiding the pink, so we're going to add a little more blue. Then we're going to add a little bit more of this darker blue. Cornucopia blue. Okay, there we go. And we do have to have a little bit of turquoise in there too, if I have any more left in here. I like my turquoise, but I don't know if there's any left. All right. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Jackie Chan. Wax on, wax off. I'm just going to wipe off the paint here on the sides a little bit, because I'm going to paint that side probably black again. So I think I'm done my painting, y'all. You want some paint? Put some paint on you guys. All right. I'll show you guys what I did. And you really can put this painting any way you want, up or down. It's pretty. I like it. It's color. Kind of reminds me of like the ocean, but with pink water. I don't know what looks better, up or down. Once it dries, you'll be able to see what you like about it or not, kind of better, because the color does change. Or should I just like? I'm just gonna tap the sides. Gonna tap my finger in there and then just tap the sides. Just put a little color on the side, and I'm not gonna paint them black. I'm just gonna allow the color to be in it on the sides too. Tap, 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 tap that, tap that, tap that. Oh, tap that, y'all. Tap that. It almost looks like it needs a little more yellow. I didn't put enough yellow. I gotta put a little more yellow because yellow brings happiness too. I know this is gonna be a kind of a thick painting, but that's okay. Okay, I'm done. Well, with this one anyway, I'm done. What y'all think? What y'all think? All right, so now I'm gonna turn the camera around again. Actually, I can't put it up like this because then it'll run. I gotta put it up flat so it can like dry. All right, I'm gonna take a good look at it. Now I'm gonna turn my camera around. And I think, I don't know, the painting I'm probably done with now. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Marco. And thank you, Tres and Kenny and everybody. Thank you so much. I had to get out of the feeling I was feeling. I had to get out of it. So the best way to do it is get creative. Camera. Let's see. I'm going to go back up and look at the chat a little bit now. My favorite blue, sky blue at dusk. Oh, that's a beautiful color. Yeah, you like my bottle? Yeah, I like it too. It's a pretty color. Yeah, that was fun with the colors. I had fun. Yeah, cheerful color. That's what I'm trying to do is cheer everybody up and cheer myself up too. No, Tracy's not in Canada. I live in Oregon. Welcome, welcome. West Virginia. Is that where there's mountains there, isn't there, Mary Marco? Beautiful. It's kind of an 80s theme going. Oh, I like 80s. Well, yeah, I like the 70s and 80s. That's my theme. 60s, 70s, and 80s is my theme. I am a hippie. West Virginia. Oh, I love Mountain Mama. I know that song. I know a girl, and I know a tarot reader. She's a her channel is called Mountain Mama. I'm just kidding. I don't want Kenny to feel he is the wrong chat. Yeah, you got to make sure Kenny's not in the wrong chat. Oh, try. You crack me up. Thank you, Mary Marco. Troy. Oh, you guys. Oh, and those mountains are calling me. It's like Mulan. Mulan. The mountains is calling me. Let it go. Let it go. Cass, have you been doing any readings lately? Yeah, actually, just what is it, about 5 days ago or something, I posted one in general, and I'm supposed to be doing the element readings, but the energy hasn't been right for me to do it. So I've been putting it off for a couple of days. I have it posted as like I'm going to do that reading, and I did have it posted for yesterday, and then I moved it to today because the energies wasn't right. And I'm trying to get my energy right today. So I'm actually up in the morning. My sleep's been really messed up. I've been like so tired in the morning because I couldn't sleep. And then I last until about 2 in the afternoon, and I have to go lay down or else my stomach's hurting, everything. So been trying to fix my sleep for years, but I mean, it's been kind of double bad. And it's not like I get creative at night now. It's just like that I don't know what I want to do at night. It's like when I'm up, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like you used to be up at night and then I would just work, but now I'm starting to feel sick. So like I just, try to go to sleep, but I can't sometimes. So that's why I do a lot of things that I do. That's why I have so many different projects, is because I never know what is going to help me. And when I'm feeling like that, I do talk to God a lot, and I ask God to guide me to the right channels that will give me inspirations, or to the right people that will, understand me or understand what I'm going through. So I'm feeling really blessed lately because like I've been accepted into the Nomad group, and I really love you guys, and um not trying to be all like soppy and stuff, but like I really do. I do care. I really care about the people that have my back. Ask about a reading at 11:11. Did she? Oh, it's two. It must have been 2:11 here. Cause I've been feeling down lately too. I think, well, it's partly retrograde. It's like when the moon goes from the old moon energy into the new moon energy, which is like changes. Like there's a changing period that changes over, and it switches the energy. So that sometimes we have to really ground ourselves so that way we can follow the energy that with how it changes the energy in the moon and stuff like that, moon energy. Because we are all very connected to the moon. All of our bodies are connected to the moon because our bodies are made out of, logically, our bodies are made out of 70% of water. And that's why you always, even when you're not into spiritual readings or tarot reading, even if you weren't into that, but you've always heard people say that the moon affects them, like that the moon, full moons affect them. And the way that they affect them is that the full moon is like emotions, right? So it's like, it like brings out the emotions that people have been holding back for a long time. And then when it's going through the transition, it's like you have to understand your emotions and then go with the flow of water, because water flows, right? So you got to go with the flow with your emotions. I don't know if that makes sense. You know how people say that when the full moon is like, logic people, they always say like, oh, people are acting crazy because it's the full moon, right? That's what they mean by that. LOL. Disney princess songs. Yeah, I was always like connected to a lot of Disney songs. I don't know what it is. Go a puff and you were here. I would pass one. Oh, thank you. I have a little bit left, and um my check didn't come in on the weekend, and I just gotta wait for Monday, and it's kind of a little depressing because I was hoping to do something this weekend, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna stay busy at home and try to make the best of what I got. And I do have some green. I'm gonna go smoke it a little bit. It's 4:20. No, it's only actually 2:17 p.m. I already had my morning doobie. I already had my doobie before I came on here, or else I'd probably be bawling my eyes out because my emotions are like all over the place right now. They are. My emotions are a little bit all over the place right now. And so I'm glad I smoked some before I came on here because I'd probably be all crying and shit. Because, well, it's also because of a lot of synchronicities that's been happening lately, and I've noticed them. And it's like joy, but it's overwhelming joy. It's like, you know, yeah. And it was a couple hours ago when I smoked this joint. I got up at 10 o'clock this morning. So I think that it's time for me to have another one. The moon will affect everyone. Exactly. Whether you're, someone that goes to church or someone that doesn't go to church, or if you someone that believes in spirituality, or if you're someone that doesn't believe in spirituality, the moon is going to affect you anyway. It's our emotions. We have them. We have them for a reason. I believe it. And not but those that are special needs truly are affected by the moon. Exactly. I do believe that too. And you know what? That's why we're here to protect them, right? That's why we're here to, if there's a bully in the group, to get rid of that bully. Because you know what? The bullies always go and attack the ones that are like vulnerable. And the times that we're most vulnerable is when we're in our emotions. And whether we've lost someone, whether we're sick, whether we're, not feeling balanced, whatever it is, um, negative energy will try to attack you then because they see your weakness, they see it as a weakness. And it's just that we all go through vulnerable times. And when we go through vulnerable times, protect your energy by not going around those people that are taking advantage of your energy or your good, kind heart, or um, and yeah, you distance yourself from that because, like I said before, those are karmics. Some people are karmics in our life, and it doesn't mean that they're necessarily bad people. It just means that they haven't learned their karma yet, but we have. So just because we don't allow them into our energy doesn't mean that we're bad people. It just means that we've already dealt with that karma that person is bringing to the table. So if that person hasn't, if a person that you have karma with, that even in past life, and you don't even know who they are, but then all of a sudden, oh, they remind you of this person that you had karma, that you had trouble with. But if you've already dealt with that person in your past, that with that karma that this new person is bringing into the table, then you don't need to deal with that again. As long as you know that you've dealt with this karma, you've already learned your lesson, you can rebuke that. You can rebuke that karma, that person, whoever bringing that karma into your life, and saying, nope, I know who you are. Energetically, you know who this person is, even if you never met them before. Energetically, you know who this person was. And if they didn't do good for you in your past life, like in your past energy, if you were with this person or if you're around this person, whether whoever it was, I'm not going to start, mentioning who this person was in your life because I don't know. I only know for myself who they were in my life. And that same energy comes back into your life, and you've already learned your lesson. You just tell them, no, I've already learned my lesson, and you find someone else to teach you your lesson, because I'm not here to do that, because I'm finished with that. That's how I feel. And that's just talking from how I feel. Like when it comes to karmic shit, because we all have it. Some of us have already dealt with certain karmic shit that we don't want to deal with again. It's like repeating history. We don't want to repeat history. We're supposed to change history, not repeat it. Like the negative things that happen in history. We're supposed to think of the positive things that came out of anything negative and see to make anything positive in our life that has been negative. Hello, Victoria. I'm up at 3 a.m. every morning. I don't sleep much, and due to my bone disease and arthritis, along with a long list of other stuff, but I am blessed. Well, Mary Marco, I'm sending you positive energy and healing energy. And I also know what it feels like to have your bones hurt. And a lot of times when the weather changes, then our bones, really hurt, and it makes us miserable. And I feel like that weed helps me with that. So I smoke weed, and I have also warm baths. Hot baths help with the pain too. I'm always learning to see how I can make that pain easier. Some days my hands are really swollen and I can't even do shuffling. Like my hands, they'll like this far, and then they feel fat. Like they feel like they're swollen. And the same with my feet. Sometimes they just feel really swollen. And I feel like that the people that are drawn to my channel, I feel like a lot of you guys have gone through the same shit as me, a lot of you. And we're all coming out of that energy, and we really learned from a lot of things that we've gone through, and we don't regret our past. We may wish, for some of us, we may wish that we could have done things differently, but we can't go back and do anything differently. We can only go forward and change anything that we don't like how things were or are. So that's the only thing we can do moving forward. We can't live in the past. If you live in the past, you create your past again. It doesn't mean that don't remember your past. It's just don't live in that negative energy that your past made you feel. Live in different energy. Live in positive energy where we all have had those times where we're really inspired. Just try to remember those good times that you were inspired when you're not inspired, because that helps you pull yourself out of that energy. And it's really important to pull yourself out of that energy, because you don't want to be bringing anybody else down. And I know myself as a mom that I went through major depression and PTSD and traumatic stress that I went through in my life. And for a long time, when I had a lot of hurt in my heart, I tried to distance myself from my children. Didn't realize that whether it was in the other room or not, they still felt it. So, sorry, I'm getting all emotional. Damn moon, eh? Basically, remember but never go back, right? If you're feeling something, whoever lives in your house will feel it too. So you have to discuss it. You have to talk about it. Because, if you don't talk about it, it's like the elephant in the room, right? And the elephant just keeps getting bigger. I've been going on 15 years on this, but truly through all of that got through, I will always tell you on my very I'm very blessed. Thank you, Mary Marco. And I know that, if we have faith in our Creator, then we will always get through it, no matter how much difficult we feel. Mary Marco, you've been following my channel for a long time too, and I appreciate you and your positive energy that you bring to my chat. Winter is difficult at times. Oh yes, and the pain too. And yeah, winter is difficult. Like it's hard for you to go outside when it's winter time because well, I think I'm actually this morning I actually thought about that. If I didn't have my dog, I wouldn't even go outside. And my son used to take my dog outside, and that would be the only time he really go outside. Or if he takes the garbage out, that is still the only time he really goes outside lately. Not very much at all. And just going outside for like 5 minutes changes our perspective. Just make sure you're like, if you live in a cold climate, make sure you're warm. You make sure your body is at the right temperature. You feel good, whether if it's hot where you are, make sure you're not wearing too many clothes or whatever, and you make yourself feel comfortable and airy and stuff. But if it's cold, bundle up, and go outside and breathe that fresh air in, because that's what's bringing in fresh energy, right? And open your windows, let negative energy get to your house, not just stagnant energy. You ever been in a house where people never open the window and you go into the house and you're like feeling like bleh, as soon as you walk into a house? Well, that's why it's important to always open our windows, air things out. When you do, like if you cleanse your house and anybody can do this that has good intentions and has guidance. You can bless your heart. Bless your heart. You can bless your heart too. You can bless your house by saging, by burning sage, Palo Santos, any of those insane prayers. You go through your house, you open your doors, you open your windows, and any negative energy, you shove that out with your prayer and your sage and whatever you burn, and your prayer. And prayer is very important when you're doing it, and anybody can cleanse their own house. Like I used to want to do that when I first started this. I was going to do that, like actually like advertise that I was going to do that, go and help people cleanse their house, not clean your house. People calling me up, hey, you want to clean my boat, want to clean my house? No, I don't want to clean nobody's house. I do not pass. I don't like cleaning people's houses. Cleansing your house, you clean it yourself, I'll come and cleanse it, okay? But no, but you can do this yourself as well. You can cleanse your house by doing that. And the more practice you have, the more you feel the energy changing. Yeah, I believe that, Victoria. I have this singer arthritis, so I know the pain. Yeah, a lot of us, we have that. And like when we get older, our bones are not as strong anymore either. They can't take so much anymore either. Hindsight is 2020 if it is the hindsight that helps you to make better decisions. Well, my actual vision isn't 2020. I have to use my spiritual vision because I am kind of, on the blind side. So I have to tap into my outer energies. I have to tap into my other energies that I have. Blue hearts, hugs. Thanks, Troy. Cass, I'm older than you, and sweetie, I absolutely don't want no negative people around me. Me neither, Mary Marco. I'm sending you all the positive energy. I don't want any negative people either. I don't like people talking about people. I like to talk to the people that I'm upset with. I don't like to talk about them. I like to talk to the people that I'm upset with, and that's how we can stop the gossip in life and in the world, is by speaking up to the people we're upset with, so then gossip can't arise in life. There is no shame in showing your feelings. If someone can't handle it, then your channel is not for them. Exactly. I'm not gonna walk on eggshells for anybody. And this is like, I'm allowing I'm allowing the universe to send me the right people. I'm being patient. Like for me, my channels are not about money. It never been about money, but hoping that one day I'm going to be financially secure by having my 2 channels. And that is what I'm working on. And not just because it's a channel, it's because of all the knowledge I have to share. And when it comes to my creative side, whatever, my cooking side, my sewing side, I have a lot of gifts that I can share with others. That aren't really just, my gifts. It just, I can share them with others. And once all these, like once all of, once I've sharing of more gifts, like once I start doing more of the things that I want to do on this channel, I know my channel is going to grow. I know this one is going to grow. And once I'm more on schedule with my other channel, I know that one's going to grow too, because the persistence is key, right? Persistence is key. And once you can balance out your energy and be persistent, and, also really organize your time. There's only so much day. There's only so much hours in a day. And then sometimes you feel like that, man, I wanted to do all these things and you can't, but it's all in time. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. I do want to make all the recipes, like all them, like my inherited recipes from my German side. My German Mennonite side. I want to share those recipes, because the one thing I like about that culture is, like, I'm very cultural oriented. I love cultures, different cultures. I find uniqueness in every culture. And the German Mennonite culture, I like their food. I really like, because that's the food I grew up with. That's my soul food. You know what I mean? So my soul food is all that. And what I want to do is I want to share all the recipes one by one, share the recipes. I haven't been sharing a lot of the recipes, only a few of them, but I want to start sharing the more, complex recipes that are in my family. And because one day I want my kids to be able to make that stuff when they're craving their soul food, And I can cook German Mennonite. I can cook Jamaican. Not a lot of Jamaican, but I know some of the dishes. I know how to cook Spanish dishes, and I do know a lot of the Spanish dishes, Mexican Spanish dishes. I know how to cook some Asian foods like stir fry. And some of the other Asian foods are so delicious looking. Like, I when these food channels always come up as at night. And it's like, I'm too tired to make these things. I have manic depression. I hear voices and a lot of things mentally, yet you will never hear me talk or show anything about it, except this is the one time. Well, thank you, Victoria, for sharing. And I had a friend, actually I have a friend, and I can talk about a situation that if may help you, but if you have a situation that you can relate, that I can relate to you with, because I have a friend that went through the same thing. But this friend of mine, and I'm not going to use their names to keep their privacy, but this friend of mine had the same thing. And they said since they've been around me, they haven't, well, since they moved home to their parents, and since they've been around me, They haven't ever heard those things. And this person figured it out, that somebody was sending them that energy, and that I taught this person to send it back to sender. And this person told me that I've helped them a lot. I just wanted to share that with you, Victoria. And if that can help you, then I feel like that is why maybe you're guided to my channel. And that I can't stress that enough about you guys, because I'm one of those people that is an empath, and I have observed over my lifetime, I've observed a lot of people's energy in that time too, and I've learned to realize that a lot of things I was feeling that I did not like was being sent towards me by someone else. And those are just feelings. Those aren't like, like when people say hearing voices, like I can't relate to that personally, because I've never heard actual voices, unless I've heard sometimes my name being called. Like I've heard people call my name. But other than that, I have not ever heard really voices. But those are thoughts. To me, they're thoughts that pop into your mind whenever. That's how that affects me. To me, it's thoughts that pop into my head at random times that I'm not in that energy at all. Whatever the thoughts are, I'm not in that energy at all. That's how I've learned to discern that. And I'm trying to teach my kids that, because my kids are affected a lot of times. A lot of times their throat chakra is being affected, and that's where they can't speak what they want to say. And I've been praying for that to be cleared, and so that way my kids can speak to me and our communication can be very open and well. But I feel like that is negative people, whatever the reason is, whether they're jealous or hateful or whatever their energy is, that they're not allowing someone to speak up when they really want to or need to. And I've had someone try to attack my speech, not wanting me to say things that are really hard for me to say, that but need to be said. 2 degrees Celsius, 35 Fahrenheit, and sunny. Simpsons, and I led outside for another. He came home. Oh, lots of love to your puppy, eh? There's a stigma about mental illness. Exactly. And you know what mental illness really is? You know what it really is? Is being bullied a lot in your life, whether it is verbally, spiritually, or physically abused. All of those things affect us mentally, spiritually, and physically. And we can heal from it by not allowing that energy back in to our life. And those people that think that someone is crazy for having emotions, that person is just closed off to their emotions, and that person needs some chakra healing. That person is lost. So a person that thinks it's crazy to be depressed or whatever, we all go through it. It's learning. Not everyone can get through it, but if we learn, we can. Those are the obstacles thrown in our way by the devil. Because the devil wants us to believe that, I'm just going to call them what it is. Negative energy is the devil. They want us to believe that, that we're not doing well when we're supposed to be, on our spiritual path. And the devil comes in and says, oh, you're doing this wrong, or you're doing that wrong. That's just negative energy trying to confuse you. Because like I said, I don't mind opening up the Bible and getting messages directly from the Bible. Yeah, positive people attract positive energy. But you know what? Also, Mary Marco, is that when we're in a negative energy state, we do sometimes attract the negative energy too. And I've been there. I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. Being very pissed off and going online, and then you attract that same people. I don't go online anymore when I'm pissed off. I will be starting up, starting up, yeah, YouTube channel very soon as well. Well, I'll be there to support you, girl. Mary Marco, I will be there to support you. I mean, person, I don't know. I've never actually talked to you like in person. You don't have a picture up, so I don't know what you. I think you're feminine. You're female, right? I'm not sure. Can't remember. Like, it's hard to remember everybody. I think you're a woman, right? Hey, Ava Journeys. Welcome, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, so welcome to here to this chat and to this channel. We're just discussing energy and how it affects us, and how we can be the positive energy, because you know what? Love always wins, right? Okay, so I wasn't calling you something you weren't. Okay, good. You know, people can have any kind of YouTube name, so we never know, right? I've been fooled in the past. But you know what? Like, for me, I read energy, and sometimes sometimes if there's a female in there that has strong masculine energy, I might call you a male because I'm just feeling your negative. I'm feeling your masculine energy. So don't be offended if I ever call you the wrong sex, because it's not that I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about like masculine and feminine energy, and masculine and feminine energy is within all of us. Some of us females have more masculine energy than feminine energy, right? And sometimes, so like if you are more masculine energy, you do attract some of the more feminine energies to your energy. But well, I guess it depends on whatever the person's looking for. If you are really looking for like I'm very balanced with my energy. I have my masculine and my feminine, and I've been over the years trying to balance that out, because my masculine energy always try to take over. You know what I mean? Like, my thoughts, my mind is your masculine energy, your mind is your masculine energy, and your thoughts, because I'm like 3 parts air. I have Libra on my chart, I have Aquarius on my chart, and I am a Gemini. So I'm freaking air, man. And then I have Leo on my chart. I also have, I don't know which houses they are in. I can't remember right now. But I have Leo on my chart. I have Aries in my chart. And I also have Sagittarius in my opposite. Sagittarius is my opposite. So for me and Sagittarius, we're always hot and cold, you know? And because Sagittarius is also very masculine energy. But maybe that is my masculine side. But I don't know. Yeah, because Gemini is my feminine side. Gemini is about love. Gemini is about making decisions and love, because it's about soulmates as well. Gemini, I am the sign of a soulmate. Like, Geminis are the sign of like the soulmate. Like, you know, someone that is really very spiritually spiritual love. Hey Natari, hey Jessica Lane. So yeah, I did my painting. It's not quite dry. It'll take a while to dry because it's a very thick painting, so you guys can check it out. Sometimes we just need to do easy art, you know? Sometimes we just need to put the colors out there. Oh, so you were a preemie, eh? You were a preemie. And see, see, all 12 signs, Aries to Pisces, all the way to Pisces, we all have negative traits and positive traits. It's up to us to balance them out. Okay, so Capricorns. So this friend of mine was a Capricorn as well, okay? So Capricorns, I'm learning something about Capricorn. So I feel like Capricorns, because of what I said about the Gemini, right? So Capricorns are here to fight the negative things. You guys are here to change that negative energy that those thoughts that you have, the feelings that you're having. That is also that's negative attachments. You could be very easily manipulated into a certain thing. I feel like your journey here on earth is to trust your spirit, trust your soul, and not your little devil, and not your little devil, because you know what, I'm a Gemini. I can understand that because I have the angel and the devil, right? So the Capricorn is kind of like the same thing, but an opposite, right? So for me, the little demons try to test my love. They're trying to test my love, like they're trying to see which side I'm going to choose. Like I'm going to choose the good or the bad, because I'm between, right? Like I'm the Gemini, I'm the in between. And I feel like for the Capricorns, it's a lot the same way, because Capricorns is also like it's like but it's like a negative spirit has a hold of you, or trying to have a hold of you, but you are the one that is strong enough to. Your journey on earth here is to be strong enough to defeat that. I'm just talking like what I'm getting intuitively right now. As you can see, I have no cards here. And if you want, Victoria, I can open the Bible right now and see what comes, what page or what verse I'm guided to for you, and you can read it yourself. You can look it up in your Bible, and you can read it yourself if you trust me with that information, like to guide you to the right verse that may help you. Because yesterday I opened the Bible and the verse that came up really helped me. It really was exactly the answer I was looking for. So your answer may be in the Bible, Victoria. Your answers may come like the way mine do. I don't just listen to other people reading the Bible. I have to do it myself. You have to do it yourself. You have to ask God to guide you to open the Bible to the spot you need to read. That will help you with the answers that you are seeking right now. So if that's what you want me to do, I can do that for you, and I would love to do that. You're born. I was born 3 months early at 2 pounds and 3 ounces. Oh, wow. You know, the thing is, my youngest sister was born full term at like 2 pounds or something like that. She was a very tiny baby, and my mom was full term with her, and she was the second last one. And you would never know that now. May God continue to bless you upon those in need. Thank you, Mary Marco. God, you try to surround yourself with song and good energy, Victoria. Yes. And you know what? I always said this even before I even was this far in my spirituality, as I used to know, this is what I did know, is that I was guided by the things I heard. And I used to listen to John Tesh, the radio show host, Intelligence for Your Life. I used to listen to him all the time. And I got a lot of information about him for life. And also, I used to listen to music all the time, and I still listen to music all the time. I sometimes have to remind myself, just turn on some music and, see what the songs were telling you. So I always believe that music is the food for your soul, because your soul doesn't really eat like logical food, right? So music is the music of, what you hear is food for your soul. So if you're hearing bad thing, whether it's music or teachings, but if you hear bad things, it's bad for your soul, right? If you hear good things, it's good for your soul. And you are a little miracle who deserves to be cherished, Victoria. We are all God's children. And you know what? I have cards, and I constantly pick up this card. Like when I ask my angels and I pull an angel message, and they always, a lot of times it says, be courageous and stand up for what you believe in. It always tells me that, and it also says take your power back. It always tells me to take my God-given power back and make intentions for the positive things in my life. And I really do believe that, like, that we are all very powerful children of God, um um and once we know that we are guided by him, and we trust that, and we're confident in that, then I feel like that we can bring the message across that needs to be heard, and nobody's going to stop us, right? Because people are always constantly trying to take our power away. When they see somebody having positive energy, of course they like your chat. When you're being happy and lighthearted, everybody loves you, because you're sharing your energy. If they don't give you the same thing in return, they only come to your channel when you have positive energy, then they're just there to take. If they just come into your life when you're positive, they're just there to take. Release those people. Positive energy gives positive energy back, you know? So, like, I think that all of you guys that have been in my chat today, you are the people that are the ones that are, when you go, if you have a channel, when you go live, you always try to be positive energy for everyone. And of course, a lot of people will be there, but will they be there when you're not in that positive energy state? Will they still be there for you? Because that doesn't last, and if people keep draining you of it, then you can't refill yourself. That is her channel, Victoria. You can post her link, like Tracy, like anybody that is in my nomad group or our nomad group. You can post their channel when they come in here, any mods in here can post channels. I don't know. Oh, you're not a mod on this one, are you? I can't make you guys a mod unless I sign into my, like on this one, I can't make you guys a mod. I don't know who's my mod in here. I don't know. I think I'm my only mod. Am I my only mod on here? I don't even know what I have on this channel. I know I have a few mods on my other channel. I know Tracy's one of my mods on my other channel, but I don't have anybody on this. So I have to sign into my computer to do that. And I'm not trying to screw anything up because I'm not technically that inclined. And I do want to take some courses with Skillshare. I'm going to ask my worker to see if disability will pay for my education, and if disability will pay for my Skillshare education, then I can better myself and I can better my editing skills, and I can also learn some other skills on there, and then I can get farther ahead in my life. That I have to just call my worker. I haven't talked to my worker, and it's like phone calls are hard for me to make. It's hard for me to make phone calls, but I need to do that. This is what I want to do for my work. My 2 channels is what I want to do for my life, and I need to educate myself a little more to be a little bit more technically inclined to understand it a little more. Mary America Victoria karaoke night. Yeah. I haven't really had like enough confidence to really come on and sing. I know it's been years since I used to go and I used to go to physical karaoke. I used to literally go to physical karaoke. Then they took it out of our town, and now we don't have it anymore. And it was at a pizza place. And And the reason that it shut down is because they were serving underagers, and it was years ago. But anyways, I love karaoke, and for years I was always looking for someone to do karaoke with, and now here's Victoria, right? The universe sent me someone that does karaoke online now, and it's different, so I have to get used to it. I was gonna do a fashion show, you guys. Like I told you guys I was gonna make a video of like all of the clothes that I've made. Like I'm a revamper. I love revamping clothes. Like I love going to like Salvation Army stores and go shopping for clothes that is like I just love the fabric, or if I love certain things about the outfit and I don't like all of it, so I take it home and I make something I like out of it. And so I have a few outfits that I've made over the years, and I was gonna do like a little video of a fashion show, like making a video of all of the clothes that I've made and kind of like wearing them and like walk around and wear them. But I was thinking this morning that maybe I should just do it live here, do a live one, set my live up, set my station up where I'm gonna do it, and just do a runway show on here about the clothes that I've been making, and then share them all with you guys. And I also made this that I show you guys today. I made this apron, but yesterday I put these things on there, and I'm learning new things. I'm always learning new things. And I saw this on YouTube too, so I did it and it works. And if you want to know what I did, you have to just rewind the video to the beginning. Oh, I need to eat some food. Oh, I've already subscribed to Victoria. Looking forward to joining you on your channel. Yeah, Mary Marco has been with my channel for the last couple of years that I've been on here. She's been coming to my channel. Actually, she was on my channel when she was on my old channel, like Cast Love, like my bigger channel, I should say, not my old channel. I still go on there all the time. Yeah, so that's where I met Mary Marco, is on my other channel. Thank you, Tracy. I do a good job. Thank you. I learned that when I was a kid. And the thing is, I learned watching my mom. I learned watching my mom. My mom used to make clothes every Christmas for like a lot of people. My parents always had their own business. That's why I hated working for people, because I always felt like I was being told what to do, and I hated it because I already know what to do. Oh, it would be nice if I do the thing. Yeah, I'll show you guys everything I made. I want to make some more skirts. I want to make some winter skirts because I'm feeling like I have nothing to wear. I want to make more winter skirts, so I'm going to make more jean skirts that are long. I don't have any long jean skirts, so I'm going to make long jean skirts with like different colors in the middle panels. Will be the middle and the back panel will be different colors, because it's like where your jeans turn into a skirt. Troy is cooking pizza. I teased him. I teased Troy by putting the picture up here. So how's Natari? That Natari thing, that's a game from the like 90s, right? Natari was from the 90s. My brother used to play Natari. My kids never had an Atari. They had Super Nintendo. Do you remember the first time I talked to you was through munching and chatting, Annie? Yeah, of course I do. Yes. I still follow Annie, and I know Annie's been struggling too with a lot of trolls over the years, and I always seen the good side in Annie, and I seen her positive side, and I also seen the side that she hides, because I am a psychic and I am a medium. I also am an empath, so I know Annie has good intentions for people, but sometimes I feel like other people in the past have overwhelmed her energy, and kind of like it's easy to just, freak out on someone. And that, people have gotten me like that too before, right? It's like, you know what? The best thing is when you don't give them anything, the people that are negative, whatever, causing problems in your channel, the best thing that we can do is do not give them the satisfaction of the reaction from us. That's the best thing we can do, is not to give them the satisfaction of the reaction. Even if we feel the reaction, don't give it to them, because then you're giving them attention. And those are the type of people that want negative attention or positive attention. Yeah, I like Annie's videos lately, like where she's like, getting her dance on. That's how we loosen up our energy. That's how we get rid of negative energy. Is sometimes just dance it off. Put on our favorite song and freaking booyah, booyah. I don't know why I said that. Booyah, booyah to those people, right? Booyah. That was RT game. My dad was so excited when he bought the first one. The Natari. Yeah, there's someone in my chat that has the name Natari. I'm enjoying talking to each other of you guys. Looking forward to meeting up with you guys again. Please take care and love yourself always. Thank you, Mary Markle, and you too. Have a good day. I don't know if I've been on here for an hour and 46 minutes, this has been good chat. It's been a really good chat. We've talked about a lot of things that have going on in the energy, in the world, so we can all understand it. We can all feel a little bit more lighthearted, and just remember, when you're feeling like that, just ask God to send you love in your heart, and to send that negative energy away from you and protect you, and put a shield over you, an invisible shield to protect you from any negative energy. God bless y'all, and thank you for being here. Tracy, if you'd like your reading today, or Troy, let me know. I could probably do your reading if you'd like. So if you've ordered a reading from me, and I haven't done it yet, the same with Mary, the same with Auntie Am. Auntie Am, when you're ready for your reading, let me know. Message me and let me know. All right. So God bless everybody, and thank you for being here. Talk to y'all later.